morning. Happy Thursday. This is Thursday, the 22nd day of January 2026. It's 8 o'clock a.m. and it's 35 degrees. So we're warmer today, which is good. And I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, the weather, excuse me, the weather is still kind of iffy, but they've pretty much done away with the snow around here. And, you know, we may get some rain, but hopefully it won't be freezing rain. Hopefully the temps will stay warm. So just pray for that. I know that some people still going to get a lot of snow and ice, but I just hope and pray that everybody is safe. And I hope nobody loses electricity. But I know that's asking a lot with what's going on. But that's all I'm going to talk about the weather today, because I know y'all can find the weather anywhere. It's, you know, all over the place. Everybody's forecast is different. You know, last night I was thinking Max is just really off, max velocity, but this morning when I see the national weather forecast, I'm thinking he had it right. All right, now I'm going to move on. Now there's nobody leaving today. No parking places. No parking places. Why haven't they left yet? Why do they want to stay? I don't even see anybody walking around the parking lot. All right, I did a couple of AI things. I haven't made them public yet. One is on Tater, Nomadic Fanatic, and one is on Mike Off-Grid Living. I think they're kind of funny. And I mean, I tell you, that man down there in Florida, I just don't know how y'all are watching him right now. I mean, I've been watching what I can through Ray and Buckeye and Dinger. I just don't see that he's doing anything. Well, should I sit here a minute and wait, or what should I do? All right, we'll sit here about a couple of minutes and see what happens. I was seeing if nobody's even started their car. You know, I should just go up to the top of the hill and let it be. Let it be. I guess I could go down here and see what's going on. I didn't see anything, but we'll go see. Might as well, right? Right. Okay, makeup. Do you want to talk about makeup yet? I've got on the Maybelline. I don't know what I've done with that lipstick. Now, you know, it never fails. I buy a new lipstick and I lose it. I've got on the Lancome one day today, and I toned it down just a little bit. And I did put on that CoverGirl blush that I bought, and I didn't bring it, but I need to play with it some more. It looks like it's going to have a lot of color. It's from Stranger Things, I think. One of them. And there's nothing down here. Nothing. Nothing at all. So that means I got to go all the way up here and come back down. Oh well. You took a chance, Vicky, and it didn't work out. All right. I have on the Clinique Black Honey Mascara today. Now, yesterday, what I did to get off that CoverGirl mascara, because it is a true tubing mascara. Now, sometimes you can get those mascaras off with, you know, a makeup remover, but a true tubing mascara won't even come off that way. The best thing to do is just warm your hands up and then just do like this on your lashes, and you'll start seeing the little tubes on your fingers, and rinse them off. That's the easiest way to do it. Now, and you don't have to pull. They will just start coming out. I was going to see if there's anything up here. Don't look like there is. Don't look like there is. Well, I don't know why they don't have any parking places today. Oh well, I guess this is one of these days I need to go back home. No parky? No parky? See? No, you gotta turn around. So no parky, no, and I'm hot. No worky, right? No parky, no worky. That's right. What else can I talk about? I don't really have much to say. How long we been going? 6 minutes and 43 seconds. Well, that's not very long. I haven't said anything. Well, I guess here I am talking about Florida man being boring, and I'm probably more boring than him. Okay, I did see where North Carolina Memory Makers were here in town, and they didn't call me. I'm just joking. They don't have my phone number. And they went to a restaurant here called Roselli's, which, you know, since they reopened, I haven't been. Because, you know, it's Italian. And, you know, since I don't have a gallbladder, it's hard for me to eat Italian. I did see on the menu, now, the only menu I've seen, they didn't have steak. But I did see on the menu they did have steak. I want to say snake. Steak. I was thinking about, there's another restaurant too in town that I've not been in a long time, 6th and Main. And I thought about telling Dave that that's where we need to go to for Valentine's Day. But you know, I'm the woman. I'm not supposed to have to mention that, am I? Isn't he the one that's supposed to do that? I mean, isn't that the way it's supposed to work? I guess, though, I'm the one that has to mention it, and then maybe he'll take me. But he might get upset because he might have to dress up at 6th and Main. I mean, not dressy, but he might have to wear something besides jeans. He might have to wear some khakis. Well, I don't think anybody's going to leave. And I would have thought by now somebody left. And if they've not left by now, that means there's a problem. So, I guess that means I'm going to the hill. I'm going to the top of the hill. Anyway, if you are ever in this town, North Wilkesboro, that's not this town, but it's just across the river. Roselli's is a good place to eat. Like I say, I've not been there in a while because, like I say, my stomach doesn't want to digest Italian anymore. And, oh, is this a parking place? Here on the end? I believe it is. So I can park here. They need to repaint the lines, but anyway. All right. And then the other one is 6th and Main, and it's in an old house. And they serve steaks and chicken and all that good stuff. And then another place I want to eat in town that I haven't been is Kohl's Distillery. Yes, they make moonshine, and they make the best moonshine ever. I mean, I hate to tell them people over there in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg that they don't know what moonshine is. Anyway, it's not that I drink it that much, but if I was really sick, I can tell you right now, I'd be going to get their strawberry moonshine. Anyway, oh, Vicky, go on, back up. Quit trying to be afraid. Okay. Kohl's has a restaurant. They're not open every day. And, you know, they have different things on the menu. But I want to go there. So there's 3 restaurants in town that I should try out and film a video for. But I'm not going to show me eating. I don't show me eating on camera. Y'all know that. But the only reason I hesitate then is because, you know, the food police come out. I saw the food police over there on Marsha Johnson's channel, and I'm like, you know, you think that we don't know that what we're eating is not the healthiest thing in the world. But you know what? I would say to this person, do you eat healthy 100% of the time? If you do, more power to you. For me, and I mean, healthy is one of those things that in this day and time is subject, you know, it just is. I was looking at courses online, and I was thinking about taking a nutrition course because there is one online through the college you can take. I might do that. And then there was another one too that I was thinking about taking. I was thinking about doing coding too. I don't know why. I probably couldn't pass it. What else? What else can I talk about here before I go in? Yankee in the South. They, you know, went on a Disney cruise. His mother and his other sister went this time. And, you know, it looks nice, but I don't think I could do a Disney cruise. I would feel out of place without having children there. Even though I know it can be kind of adult. Like when they went to that one island that Disney rents, owns, whatever. One side is family and the other side is adult only. So that's good. But I still, when I look, when they're in the main dining room and all that stuff, I just don't know. I just feel like I'd be out of place on a Disney cruise. Not that I'm going on a cruise. Unless some cruise ship wants to sponsor me and, you know, let me vlog, then I'll go on one then. I watched Jordan the Lion, is that his name? One of Adam Wu's friends. He went on a Margaritaville cruise. Now that looks more up my alley. Now I've seen negative reviews on that one, but now he looked like it was great. Now I will say, you didn't see many people dressed up, but I wouldn't think you'd dress up on a Margaritaville cruise anyway. And that cruise is very inexpensive when you really start looking at it. He said he got a deal where it was basically $75 a day, you know, including your the buffet or whatever. Now that didn't include drinks. When I say drinks, I mean, I'm just talking about soft drinks. You only got water, tea, and coffee, I think. You had to pay extra if you got soft drinks. And I don't know if alcohol if that's another extra. Probably is. For $75 a day, although I don't drink. But I would like to have a margarita. But I could get a virgin margarita. But what's the point? It's just calories. I'm being silly, y'all. But the other cruise I would go on, if I could get sponsored, I'm going to start begging like what's his name? Mikey. Cheap off-grid living. I'm going to start begging like him. If I could get a sponsor and they let me cruise on a Celebrity or Princess, I don't want any of those whether it's full of kids. I'm sorry. It's not that I'm against kids. I'm not. But if I'm taking a vacation, I would rather for it to be all adult. Now, I know Virgin is all adult. And I know Carnival has got one now that's all adult. You have to remember, I don't have kids. I don't have grandkids. And when you're not used to being around them, it's hard. I mean, I could stand, a day. But if they were the type that kept screaming and all that stuff, I mean, I'm like, but then again, I know I'm probably saying something that I shouldn't have. So I'll probably make somebody mad, but I don't really mean it that way. It's just you're not used to it. And when you're not used to it, it's hard. All right, it's time for me to go, y'all. And I hope y'all have a great day. I am going to, if there's any way possible, I'm going to try to get my nerve up to go live this weekend because I may get bored. Now, I'm going to try to do some heavy-duty cleaning and also some decluttering. Now, whether I do decluttering in the live, I don't know. It may be I just wing it. I always say you should have an agenda, but then again, I don't know. If I do go live, chances are it will be in the afternoon, either Saturday or Sunday. I don't like to do it. Well, it's not that I don't like to do it at night, but I just get so tired. And I have more energies in the afternoon. So, but I'll send out a thing letting you know if I'm going to do it. But don't hold me to it, because we could lose electricity. That's the only other thing. All right, I got to go, y'all. Y'all have a great day. Thank you so much for watching if you watched to the end. If you watched to the end, leave me a boat emoji. Leave me a boat emoji down in a comment. Talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.